Welcome to Sustainability. Today we had our first AI Summer Summit at the Entrepreneurship Center. It was a great turnout. We had almost exactly 100 people come out here. We just finished the panel and everybody's still chilling. We got the DJ here, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down. You feel me? All right, so now I'm going to go to the podcast room and go ahead and film the show. All right. It is Fun Fridays on sustainability. And today, I'm at an AI conference. It's called the AI Summer Summit. Hopefully, we do it every year with the Trusted Trade Hub. And today, we are streaming live on arieljudah.com with the Spirit of the Game Foundation and the World of Ability Network. So today, we're going to talk about what's fun gets done. It's our catchphrase, but today it's our livelihood. So we were able to have this successful event because one of our good friends and partners had an idea. He said, I want 100 people in the room to talk about AI. The letters are backwards on this paper, but I'm putting your face. He wanted to have a conference. We said, gosh darn it, we throw 3 events every month. We'd love to do it. We did it, and it was a smashing hit because of the way that it was constructed and planning. So today we're going to talk a little bit about some general planning skills, and we're going to talk about how to create a following, pretty much how to get everybody to show up for your idea and how to make sure that it's reflecting what they want as a group. So for example, Jared, he had the idea for the AI Summit. He came to my co-founder, the Trusted Tradesman, Aaron Schroer, and about 5 to 10 other business owners here locally. Wanted to have that, got us together, got everybody on a Zoom call, then set up recurring invites, kept everybody consistently involved, helped us stay in contact with our sponsorship base, with our ticket base, and just really helping us with accountability to create a system to successfully fund this entire big event. And we had 100 people show up, and it was huge. So it came from him knowing that there's an overall need in our network, and then he mobilized us. And then that mobilization spread on to our personal networks. So we were able to use power and the strength of numbers today. And it's something that I want to share with you all in a smaller context. All right, so what's fun gets done. If they don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. So we're going to talk about how to fill a room. So the first thing you want to do is figure out, who am I doing this for? What do I want to do? Am I trying to get all of my people together to make a decision? Would I like all my people to come together to solve a problem? Or are we just trying to get together to have fun? You got to think about it, because even if you're hosting an event or having some kind of initiative, it can literally be purposeful and be something that's going to solve a problem, create, momentum for you in the future. Similar to this AI Summer Summit, now we're in the business of doing these larger events. So it solves the problem for us having a place for 100 entrepreneurs to show up quarterly. Now we're able to fill that need. So we're going to talk about this in the context of sustainability and entrepreneurship. So let's say, okay, for example, your group, they want to have more events based around, lifestyle and health, and they want to have more places where they can come and learn about how to, grow themselves. So for example, the first thing you want to do is create a poll or have a mass meeting to get everybody's full insight. I would prefer to use send out a poll as a form so everybody can fill out their responses directly, and then you'll have all that data so you can come back to it and make a clear-headed decision. In that poll, you want to have the dates that you want to do it at, the topic of discussion, all the different things that you would want to have for yourself, and asking everybody if that's okay. And then you want to get, further insight on, the communication strategy. Ask everybody in that poll, is it better for us to email you or text you? Is it better for us to call you? Have you ever, RSVP'd for one of our events in the past? What did you think about it when we did it before? So you want to be able to get that poll and get that mass message out to everybody, really getting some insight on how they feel. And then you want to share your confirmation. So once you've gotten that poll data, you talked to everybody, maybe you had a group event just seeing what everybody thinks. Now you want to professionally tell everyone, hey, I'm confirming this event next month. We're going to get together, talk about health and wellness. Make sure you be there, be square, because 75% of you agreed to be there on this date and you wanted these topics. And then the last thing you want to do is, and it's not the last thing you do because you're going to be doing more work. You want to make sure you touch these people and make sure they show up. You want to create a registration form. You cannot go off of faith that these people are going to show up. And it doesn't matter if you're doing a big event or if this is just a corporate exercise, they've got to register to say that they're going to be there. And then outside of just them registering, make sure that there's a workflow for the context so they get reminders and so they know clearly where to be and what's going to go on. So make sure that that registration form is going to remind them. And then also go the extra mile and make sure that you're using a tool like Eventbrite, Partiful, Posh, that's going to not only remind them, but attach it to their calendar. And if you're pretty advanced in business, you can use your CRM tool to automate the same process. And that was something that really helped us with our event today, was leveraging our CRM to create more workflows that make it easier to interact. One of the most exciting things that we did at the Trade Hub was implement our sponsorship payment portal, and that's extremely valuable when you're having to work with, we brought on close to 10 sponsors if not more, and if we had to do all the invoicing and taking all that money by, QuickBooks request, we'd still be waiting on half of it, and a lot of those folks wouldn't do it because they don't have a safe place to do it. So having a clear form for people to register is so important. It goes getting to show up. It also goes to people who are going to fund your ideas. And it also goes to, organizers as well, people who you might want on your membership committee, people who are going to help out. Make sure everybody's going to confirm. And overall, that's it. If you have questions about event planning or about creating strategic, sessions inside your business that help make decisions or change, please give me a call at my cell phone, 615-821-9662. And if you are a founder or a nonprofit owner or someone out in the field just doing great work helping people, we would love to hear your story at the Building Trust podcast with my co-founder at the Trade Hub, Aaron Schroer. So please tune into that. You can also call my number for that. But yeah, I am Benjamin Ariel Thomas of arieljudah.com. I am a business and career coach. I also own Ariel Staffing. So anything in regards to personal development, entrepreneurship, or even starting a nonprofit, call me 615-821-9662. I look forward to connecting with some of you all. Hopefully this message kind of triggers you to reach out to me and have a discussion about how we can use the strategy of event planning to make more engagement in your career and in your business. So thank you again. And remember, what's fun gets done.